And welcome to the magnificent universe of A Hunter's Guide. God damn it, I am your ridiculously inebriated co-host Ragnar, along with my fluffy-faced friend and deliciously scrumptious roommate Wolf.
I taste like melons this week.
And my lovely, ever doting sister Asta. How are you?
I just ate Chick-fil-A. I'm good.
Yeah, you full as fuck. This week we are going over Golems and Familiars because they are the basics of basic that you need to know magic-wise. Because they are the familiars of witches, wizards, sorcerers, anything in between. Oh my god!
They are literally the protectors for anyone who practices.
Do you think anybody has a floating pumpkin?
I hope so.
Dude, if I see a floating pumpkin...
Wait. Would that be the familiar for the Headless Horseman?
Son of a bitch. I need a newsreel!
That changes the whole fucking shebang.
But before we get into the fun, we have another kind of fun. Trivia.
Let's get it.
Welcome to the Drunken Games. Let me start off with, what's the worst thing you've done in a relationship?
Ooh.
I'd probably have to say the worst thing I've done in a relationship was... Ooh. Oh, that's right. I burned one of my ex's couches. It's only because, and I'm not kidding, she shat on it.
It's justified.
Why would you keep a piece of furniture when somebody else shit on it? Can I get an explanation, please?
I think my worst one was playing Spin the Bottle without my girlfriend there.
Ooh. Yeah, that seems like it could create some conflict. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
Aster?
I cheated.
See, but that's understandable because your relationship was
Multiple times.
Yeah, it was a little fucky. But those situations that you were in were understandable. We know the story behind those. The viewers don't need to know that because we love you guys, but at the same time, fuck you a little bit.
That's really the only bad thing I've done.
If we were to meet for the first time today, would we become friends?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, I know I'm an asshole. I know. But at the same time...
If I were to meet you again for the first time without him being around, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Well,
I would say I prefer if we met much sooner without having to go through...
Bro, I would have wished we met like 10 years earlier. Like in middle school, man.
We would have had very different lives.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't say that in a bad way. I'm just not friends with a lot of people.
Yeah, but honestly, if I met you for the first time, like today, I probably would have tried to become friends with you because, honestly, you're a really cool person, and it's really fun to like hang out with you, and just watch TV and movies. Because whenever I watch TV and movies with you, we just joke around the entire time, and it's like the fucking funniest shit to me.
I mean, we clicked instantly.
Yeah,
So.
I literally like. First day I met him, we were just sitting on the couch. Second day, I sat in that fucker's lap. And he just, his hand was around my ass for a good 10 minutes. But we were just sitting on the couch, and I think that night we watched a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we started the horror movie, the first thing that came out of your mouth was, "Why the hell that bitch going into the woods?"
I want to say our first day meeting, by the end of it, we were already wrestling.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, because you literally put me in a headlock in your living room.
I don't know.
I think our first day meeting
Was at work, which is
Yeah.
the worst thing ever, because if I were to meet you again, it would not be at work. It'd be in a park randomly.
Yeah,
Maybe. I don't even know. I'm just saying a park.
I'm pretty sure if our first day meeting wasn't at work, it'd be me in a park and you in a park trying to play Pokemon Go.
No.
No, because you wouldn't have been playing Pokemon Go without her.
No, we're in Las
True.
Vegas at the wax factory, and we're standing next to
No.
Steve
What would be
Hell yes.
no?
Yep.
What would be happening would be
We meet each
we-
other on the blunt seesaw.
That's my girl.
Yep.
No, let's be
my-
realistic. Let's be realistic. She's with me. I'm fucking 5-finger discounting at the fucking Walmart. She looks over, sees you, and she just points you out, and she's like, "This bitch over here doing the same shit."
Bro, I'm just trying to get some ribs for free, alright?
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. What is your favorite sexual position and why?
What is it
Doggy
called?
style, just like ass.
No, what is it? What is it called when you
It hit right.
I know, right?
What is it called when you got the girl? It's kind of like what is it? It's like doggy style, but reversed,
Reverse
and her leg is up.
No, I don't know what that is.
What the fuck is it called?
Wait, reverse
Yeah,
on doggy style?
yeah,
Like her blowing you and her legs up.
yeah.
I don't know.
And my finger's in there.
There's a name for that?
Yes, and I can't remember the fucking name for it. But that is the only time I've had like the perfect blowjob.
No.
That woman's mouth could work wonders, alright?
My perfect one was like a lazy Saturday morning where it just lasted for hours.
Oh shit! Alright. What dish do you slay in the kitchen every time you make it?
Steak.
Ass. My ass. It's hot.
You say that like you walk around in booty shorts all the time.
Not to brag, but I slay every dish I make.
What are you rooting for me to achieve?
Greatness. Pure greatness.
That was the only answer I really had to. Just literally, like,
That ain't never gonna happen.
listen, we gotta. If you achieve, I achieve. Like, literally, we have the same goal.
Shit.
So you're telling me that I'm gonna fail? You telling me I'm gonna fail?
Nah, cause you like an overachiever, motherfucker. You like.
I'm gonna
set
drag your
one
ass to
thing
the
and-
top.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
Look, if you drag my ass there, alright, just make sure there's at least one bong ready, please.
I'm gonna drag your ass to the top, give you a bong rip, and then I'm gonna fade out.
Okay.
Nah! See, hold up.
I'm gonna leave you with the politics.
How you gonna give me one bong rip and then just dip? Like,
It isn't gonna be one bong rip if he loads it.
bro, no, that's what he said though. Like one
no,
rip.
No. During that rip, I'm a fade out. You still got the bong.
No, it's because I took the entire rip and left you with a quarter piece.
But why are you fading out though? Like, what?
Because I'm an asshole.
Okay. What board game are you positive you could destroy us all at?
Life.
Liar's dice.
You talking about the board game or actually in life?
No, the board game. In life, I would nah.
Okay.
The
So
board game
I
I
forgot how
can
to
do
play
good
life.
at, cause by then
was
I'll
yours?
have like 2 kids, I'll
Liar's
be
dice.
married, I'll have a steady job, I'll like.
I'm not good at board games. I could destroy y'all at questionnaire games.
I'm gonna call that
Are
a
you
lie
smarter
because trivia
than a
crack.
fifth grade?
I rule at
Shut
trivia
up.
crack.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
should have
say.
blocked you by now. Anyways, what's something I'm self-conscious about that you think I should stop stressing out over?
Do I
Your
need to
looks.
say?
You don't really need.
No,
to
your looks.
I'm ugly. What kind
No,
of...
you're not. I'm gonna get a neon sign that
You know
says
that
no, you're not.
blobfish? You know that blobfish, that really ugly fucking fish?
You mean when you pull it out of your environment because it was supposed to look normal?
No, that stupid blobfish you see
No,
all over.
she's talking about the like ugly.
No,
fish
I know.
that-
The
yeah.
only reason it looks like a fucking blob is because you pulled it out of its environment and made it fucking crush itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all both agree it's my legs.
No,
No,
it-
we're saying it's
no,
that
No,
you
I'm
overthink
saying
it.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
conscious. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
but you don't need to be. You don't have to be because you don't look ugly. You don't look anything else. You are you, and you are perfect the way you are.
Okay.
You need to stop looking at all these fucking Instagram models and being
I don't
like,
look
I'm
at Instagram models. That's why I stay away from them, so I make myself feel better.
good.
Go.
Tell us about your last breakup talk. Who said what? Anything you wish you said.
Okay.
I don't wish I would have said anything else more than what I had said to him. And it went perfectly.
My last breakup, I didn't get a say. She just kind of fucking walked out.
He didn't get a say. I just left. And y'all were there. Y'all picked me up.
We didn't even have to pick you up. We were already there.
That's what I was.
Yeah, mine was more of a just. She said that we were never dating in the first place, and I was just like, what? You live with me.
Yeah, she lived with you for 7 months. That bitch is dumb, and I swear to God, I hope she burns.
What's the weirdest way you've ever earned money? How much did you get?
What kind of weird
Wait,
we talking?
what was it? What was it?
No, what kind of weird we talking? Because I've done a lot of.
Were you
weird.
a gigolo?
In college? Yeah.
I've never done anything weird to
But
earn money.
The most I ever got was like $25.
I feel.
I mean, I got my ex-friend's boyfriend to send me $100, but then after that he asked if he could be my sugar daddy, and I was like, no.
No, I'm gonna say my weirdest one because this is the only one that coming to mind. The only one coming to mind is when I made $1 out of giving you 25 cents.
Oh,
Oh God.
I wanted the 25 cents back. It was mine. It was mine. And I have the quarter. I don't have the same quarter, but I have 1 quarter in my thing for work.
I think that quarter is actually in my car.
Bruh.
Didn't you give it back to me? I used it in the vending machine.
Did you?
Yeah.
I have a quarter that you gave me in my car, along with like a shit ton of other change.
No, y'all gave me that quarter back. He said if he got $1, I got my quarter back, so I took my quarter back. I gave him my quarter. I don't know why. I gave him my quarter. And then later on that day I heard that there was a bet going on with him that if someone were to give him $1, then I would get my 25 cents back, and that meant that he was going to get hit. I got my 25 cents back.
Fair enough.
I don't think he ever got the end of his bargain, but you know.
I made $1.
All right then. See? Win-win.
Have you ever hurt somebody on purpose? Yes.
I'm planning on it.
I've been in a fight.
I've hurt a lot of people, but that's for another time.
Yeah. If I had a hot brother / sister,
Wait.
would you let them?
I guess I still got another one.
What? That sounded like 3.
What do you think I just need to let go of?
Whoa.
There's a lot. Just
Whoa.
pick one. Just pick one.
I can't pick one,
Pick one.
etc.
That's not an answer.
All of the above. It's always all of the above.
No, just pick one.
I don't know one. Wait, what you need to let go of?
There's a few things.
Anger.
Trying.
Investment, I would say. Not like just because
Investment.
like when you invest yourself too much in other people.
Oh yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, there's a healthy middle ground. You just gotta pull back a little bit sometimes.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay. If I had a hot brother / sister, would you let them seduce you?
I'd fuck your brother.
What? No offense, but I'm not going anywhere near your sister.
She said hot.
If I had a hot brother / sister, would you let them seduce you? My sister's not hot.
Probably.
Alright. Thank you for being honest. Have you ever slid into someone's DMs? Any techniques you want to share?
No. I've never done that.
I can't say that I've ever attempted. I'm too shy for that shit.
Why the fuck would anybody try that?
I suck at Tinder, let alone fucking sliding it out of nowhere.
It's just... everybody on sites like that, they're always like, give me your best pickup line. Why? It's over the phone. Why would it mean anything?
I don't know. I don't have pickup lines. I'm working with what I got. You ain't giving me nothing to work with.
I got jokes. That's about it.
I barely got jokes. What problem do I think I'm successfully hiding from everyone, but it's actually completely obvious?
Masturbation?
I ain't hiding that. We literally had a question. What was like? When was the last time?
What problem do I think? Emotions.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah.
Next.
Do you see us as equals?
Yeah. Well, I see both of you above me right now, but yeah.
I'd say we're all equals.
We equal.
Yeah, we equal. Equal rights, equal fights.
Got
Let's go.
Equal
I
headache right now.
I would definitely not say all equal, but you two definitely.
Nah, we good.
How often are you intoxicated when you have sex? How often are you sober? What's the difference?
That was my card.
It got shuffled.
I am never intoxicated when I have sex. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I try to get drunk and have sex with you, I always pass out.
I don't even drink.
Um,
Nah, but I'm always sober.
I'm gonna say the only person I've ever had sex with intoxicated in any way no longer lives in this country.
More than likely, the people that I meet always tell me that they can't have sex when they're intoxicated.
Yeah, dick don't work. My dick don't work when I'm fucked up too much.
Okay, well, for boys. For girls, it's different. It's like...
the opposite.
The sex drive goes from being, like, here to, like, here when we're intoxicated.
True.
Yeah, my mind can't get into it.
I can do it when I'm stoned. I can't do it when I'm drunk, because when I'm drunk, it's just like whiskey dick and this shit just won't get up.
Listen, sober me is the only one you're getting, alright?
Oh, God. Do you find me physically attractive? What if I bat my eyelashes like this? I ain't doing that.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. It's hot. I'd tap it.
No, you wouldn't. You don't gotta answer it.
I'm just gonna say mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright. Who's someone we know that you wish I was more like, and why?
I have no fucking clue. Nobody I know.
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay. Dude, you don't know him personally. You just know him because he's Deadpool.
That's why. That only that reason.
Wow, that's not someone we know. You don't.
Oh, someone I know.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Yeah, none of
nothing.
the people I would pick.
Oh.
Otherwise,
it would make it worse, or it'd make it.
It'd make it worse.
If I wanted to be with someone else, I would not be like. I'm with you for a reason.
I understand what you're saying. You don't have to go further.
True or false? Sometimes it's okay to have unprotected sex. Explain your reasoning.
True. It feels a lot better.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
True.
Plan B is a miracle worker, bro.
It's okay. It's alright at sometimes.
Have you ever had sex with someone who was already in a committed relationship?
Yes.
Yes. I can actually say that.
I cannot.
Oh.
Why you gotta make us feel like assholes?
Y'all are homewreckers.
Wait, I wasn't with what's his face when I came over?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
At all?
Y'all had already broken up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Correct.
I felt like we were still trying to work things out.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, great. Good for you.
what type of person have you always wanted to date but never had the chance?
I'm gonna point at this penguin right next to me. Because there's not. Oh, now's my chance.
I thought you were actually being serious for a minute.
Shit, I don't know. Somebody who's not completely psycho, because that apparently tends to be my thing.
We all got a type.
I guess you.
What are your insecurities? How do they manifest in your day-to-day life?
Manifest meaning, like, how do they...
Come up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like the problems.
Yeah. Anger. A lot. Still trying to get that shit under control. Obviously, still need to work on that.
I'm perfect.
That's bullshit and you know it.
No, okay.
Well, y'all already know mine, so...
I wish I was smarter.
What?
That's it.
What are you
that's
talking about?
That's my
You're
security.
smart.
Wish I was smarter too.
Growing up, that I always felt dumb as fuck.
What's 2 plus 2?
5.
You had it right. you wouldn't... You... Okay. Alright.
Oh, God.
Okay, what's 13 times 10?
Fish. 130.
You know it! You're smart! You got the smarticle particles. See? Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Was your childhood happier than the average person's? It
No.
was up until my parents got a divorce.
I'd say mine was pretty decent.
Mine sucked ass.
I liked my childhood.
I hated my fucking childhood.
Again, I liked it up until my parents got a divorce.
I'd redo my whole life. That'd be fucking dope. I wouldn't change a goddamn thing either.
Dude, even when I was like 4, my parents argued about the dumbest shit. Even when I turned 13, when they fucking divorced, they argued about the dumbest shit. They also argued about what toilet paper we had to fucking buy. And it was just constant arguments for 10 years straight. I hate that shit.
Have you ever dated a friend's ex? Ever wanted to?
Sadly, yes. But
Technically?
hang on, technically I dated her before you.
I dumbass dated her before me.
I would say yes, but...
Oh, shit, yeah.
I would say yes, but most of the guys I dated that were with people that I knew, they were not my friends. I pretended to be their friends.
What is something you love about me that other people don't understand at all?
Honesty.
It's my big forehead, isn't it?
No, it's probably your emotions. About how you talk about how you can't feel, like, you can't express your emotions that well. Or you don't take emotions that well. But to me, it's kind of, like, I understand it. Obviously. Like,
Alright.
Something tells me you didn't believe that. I'm saying that, like, coming from the heart.
I was demonstrating my lack of emotion.
Do your other friends understand your...
No, they don't.
I'm not
the only
easy to
one
read.
that really understands him other than us would probably be O.
Oh, O is fucking phenomenal at reading me.
Okay, other than him.
The rest of them are fucking blind.
Yeah, that's fair. If you could plan the perfect night with all of your friends, what would it entail?
A bonfire and a shit ton of weed.
I'd like to go to a concert.
Recreate the island trip, except less hot.
I thought you were about to
Would
say
I
the
go?
Island Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We can recreate the island.
I
Boys.
don't want the Island Boys. No, they already got booed off stage once.
Okay,
They're
okay,
about
okay.
to be booed off stage with a fucking Molotov cocktail.
We'll be Backstreet Boys then.
Oh god, I'd rather you be in sync. Do you ever feel like I'm holding you back?
No.
No, you're literally my partner.
See, I know that's bullshit. I'm an asshole and I have a lot of problems.
But none of those which hold me back from anything.
Fair.
We both broke. The only thing I'm waiting on is both of us to make money.
Look, you're gonna need to get me a shit ton of weed, and then I got you.
That costs money.
I know. If I were in a relationship with somebody you hated, would you tell me?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Possibly.
Okay, look.
Possibly.
You'd
Okay,
probably
no.
be able to tell, but I probably wouldn't outright say it unless you asked.
Bro, I'd be able to tell right away.
I know you're. Yeah, I know. Was probably towards the last girl that you tried being in a relationship with, but that was not because I hated her. That was because of you jumping in too fast.
Yeah.
So.
I thought
but
you were going
if
to leave it just because it was you. I was like, damn, harsh.
No,
Nah,
it was just. You
I
you.
understand what she's saying.
I didn't
yeah.
hate her. I didn't even know her to be able to hate her. I just you know.
Yeah.
But if you were dating someone that I hated, I would most likely tell you.
I'd hope so.
Oh no, I definitely would. I'd probably kill her.
Yeah, I'd probably just be there
I'd
like,
probably hand you the gun.
I would sit there like, hey man, does she make you happy? All right, I'm a approve from
Look,
way over
if
there.
I hate her, you hate her.
That's true, yeah.
I'll approve from across
Wait,
the room.
hold up. By that logic, if you hate her and I hate her, why the fuck would I date her?
Angry sex?
There's reasons.
Look, that's only good for like 2-3 nights,
You're
alright?
trying to
It was a
prove
short
You're
relationship.
trying to prove a point. That's why.
It was a short relationship.
Better be like a minute short.
You last more than a minute.
No, I'm talking about the relationship, not me lasting in the fucking bedroom.
You gonna
If
break
I
up
was
during sex?
lasting in the
You
fucking...
gonna break up during sex?
Yes, and then I'm gonna hate fuck her. What you got?
Is it my turn? Or
Yeah.
describe the dream vacation you haven't gotten to take, then tell me how you can make it happen in 5 years or less. Doing our business that we want to do.
Dream vacation?
Yeah.
Norway, mountains, cabin, all three of us, lots of liquor, lots of weed, jacuzzi, just chilling in the mountains.
My dream vacation
Yeah.
would be fucking going to the beach, getting on a cruise ship, going all the way to Machu Picchu, and climbing that goddamn fucking mountain.
Fair.
I'd probably go back to Disney World. It was really fun, and it's a lot of money. Like, a lot of money.
I've
It's true.
never actually been there.
It is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
The only reason my family ever went was because we had a friend who worked there who could get us a discount.
And also, like, the Cinderella Castle that's there, in order to, like, stay in that every night, it's $1,300 per night. Like, it's expensive. The food is expensive, everything.
My wallet just went up in flames.
Yeah.
My bank account just burned down. I think I'm going to need to start begging because, god damn, that's ridiculously expensive. What the
So,
fuck?
Yeah,
I'd start our business, and then I'd take y'all to Disney World.
Okay.
We eat
One
in the
condition,
parking lot.
one
We do not
condition.
eat inside. That's expensive too.
I need a
No,
picture
we
with
eat before
Goofy.
we go to Disney World.
I need a picture with Goofy. That's it.
We're gonna get that goofy
Look,
ass.
Goofy's all over the place.
I'm going to catch his ass
Okay.
like he's a goddamn Pokemon.
What's your ultimate Sunday look like? Your ultimate Sunday.
The
Uh,
ice cream
okay,
or the
okay.
day?
Okay, no, it's saying both. What's your ultimate Sunday look like the day, and then it
Oh.
says your ultimate Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Ultimate Sunday. Fuck. Probably. That's-
Swimming, skating.
I think the only
Yeah.
ultimate Sunday that we had was yesterday, staying up till 4:00.
I would say my ultimate Sunday it consists of swimming, skating, good ass food, and like late night bonfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with
We
that.
can't do that right now.
Nah.
It's cold, so no swimming. You could go skating, but you'll freeze. And the bonfire would work.
See, I'm a summer body.
I'm a winter body.
I like summer. I tan. Anyways, your ultimate Sunday.
Strawberry
banana split.
chocolate dip.
Vanilla with the unicorn poop on top.
Oh, that vanilla.
Unicorn
Oh yeah, no,
poop?
that fucking unicorn stuff we put on yours.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was good as fuck.
It was.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have that.
Sprinkles and everything.
When was the last time you thought you might die? What made you feel that way?
This is gonna get really dark. Somalia. 2018.
Probably when I had really bad stomach issues that just I was not able to walk. They thought it was my appendix bursting, but it was not.
All I'm gonna say is Somalia 2018.
No, it was the airplane ride. That made me feel like I was gonna die.
I want to say my last one was being sandwiched by a car in a wall.
When the fuck did that happen?
Remember when my car got smushed?
Oh yeah. Never mind. Yep, I got you.
Am I friends with anyone you can't fully endorse? Is there anything you think I should consider about them?
And
Oh.
yeah, I don't know how you're still friends with him. I feel like you should just cut him off, but still be cool with his girlfriend. I don't know if that's fucked up or not, but he is a massive shithead, and his ego is bigger than the entire planet.
Yeah, I've met all your friends. They're pretty cool with me.
Hmm.
I don't think that you should not be friends with any of them.
What positive impact do you think I have on other people?
You always had my back.
Yeah, same.
That goes a long way. Because I get stabbed in the back a lot.
I have to. What would you entrust me with above anyone else?
My weed. Not really.
Hey man, nah, I don't smoke other people's shit.
Well then, yeah, my weed. Well, I've entrusted you with my bong.
Shit, I've trusted you with my fucking dog. I would trust you with my life.
Fair.
Name one thing I do that disgusts you.
Well, you refuse to fart, so it's not that.
I'm waiting for the right time. And I'm glad that I don't fart in front of you, because then that would be the one thing that disgusts you, and that would make me feel bad, so.
Refusing to burp at your absolute strongest? I am waiting for a fucking 10, but all I am getting is a 4.
Burping is also disrespectful, too. And it's not very polite. So, farting and burping is not something that girls should do, and that's what I believe in. Especially since I've only been with you for 2 months. And
I'm still only getting a 4. I need a 10.
You better be glad that you've already got a 4, okay? Alright. How have I disappointed you?
I just want you to be more positive about yourself.
Yeah.
Understandable.
It's literally all we want is to be more positive.
I mean,
about
I
yourself.
would if I could kill off all the stupid fucking looking girls that make me feel bad about myself.
I thought you were about to say if
I'll
I could kill
give you-
myself.
I will
I'd be
give
more
you
positive
a
if I was
gun
dead.
and enough bullets to kill all of them. All right.
I don't know. I think today's
You gotta stop
society
comparing
is-
yourself.
There are other girls out there that
Who gives a
look
shit about other girls?
Yeah.
other
It's
girls.
you.
Other girls
So
too.
what?
Other girls. Okay, girls tend to judge themselves on other girls' looks. Guys tend to judge themselves on what other guys are doing.
I think it's better to feel a little bit bad about myself sometimes rather than being overly confident.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes, but
I think you take it too far sometimes.
yeah,
Most of the time.
I do not.
I
I
feel
like the way I look to an extent, but if there is something that I see that I dislike, I will be upset.
Yeah, I understand that, but at the same time, you shouldn't. Because there's nothing about you that is, like, screaming, oh my god, I am an abomination. I need to go back to Frankenstein's fucking lab.
Wait, that's an option for me?
Dickhead, you already got struck by lightning, alright? You don't need to do it a second time.
Could I get taller?
No.
Bigger shins.
No. Your shins are fucked too much.
Bigger dick.
That's not possible.
Micro penises.
Look, all right.
Listen.
You have to use tweezers. If you want to go bigger, get a cock pump.
I still feel like I feel good about myself at a okay percentage. I'm not totally putting myself down.
See, I feel like you're at like 60, 70%. That motherfucker needs to be jumped up to like 90.
Well, I'm not the best looking, but I am good looking.
I'm gonna need a pie chart. All right.
I need you to have fucking N's ego. All right.
No. Okay.
B's ego.
That's not an ego. That's like self-deprivation.
But he's happy about it.
I mean, it makes me feel better about myself that I'm not my sister's weight.
I'll
Fair.
work with that.
Yeah. No, I'll go with that.
But her face upsets me because she's prettier.
No.
Y'all can't sit here and tell me that. She's my sister.
Yeah. No.
She's been my sister for 21 years.
Okay, and we can definitely say
Well,
that.
20 years. She just turned 20 today. But I'm saying that her hair is longer and this and that, and she has no acne, and she has the bluest eyes.
Girl,
ever.
my hair is longer than yours.
So's mine.
But my hair doesn't get any longer than this. And I've tried. I tried growing it out. It's just, I don't know. I think I look good to a percentage.
It needs to be.
We're moving
And
on.
there's ways that I can make myself feel better about myself. I just don't, because, you know.
You need to.
No, I don't need to make myself feel better about myself.
I'm not saying you need to, but
At least I'm not a
might
girl that puts
help.
makeup on all the time.
True.
And assumes that I just look good with just makeup.
Let me clarify that. It's good that you're not putting like 20 pounds of makeup on your face.
I don't have Botox, and my butt's pretty big for a white girl. My boobs are pretty big.
Fair.
See, I'm naming off good stuff. It's just, when I see someone way prettier, it's just like my ego gets shot down so bad.
I understand that because that's how I felt in high school.
Exactly. You can't blame me. I'm good looking.
Fair.
Do you think I have overachieved or underachieved?
Underachieved.
Fair.
Bro, you could... There are so many things
You definitely
you could have just
overachieved with your
excelled
Pokemon
at.
collection.
Underachieved.
No, that is a...
You as a person...
You're still buying them!
Let me put it this way. You as a person...
There's a poster.
You are...
There's a poster.
You are hardworking, you are reliable, and you don't bail at like the last minute for anything unless you absolutely have to or unless it's a situation you're uncomfortable with. You're the same way, except you just don't like dealing with people, which I understand. And
They're not
that's
nice.
that's okay. What?
They're not. I'd rather be friends with a goblin.
Fair.
At least then they'd understand.
I completely get that.
You expect the worst from that.
It's people like all of us that when we meet somebody new, we expect the worst because there's somebody new. We're not familiar with it. We're not comfortable with it. But unlike you two, I can carry on a conversation with those people. That doesn't mean I like them. That doesn't mean I'm friends with them. But I can carry on a conversation.
I do that. I'm a good faker.
Yeah, you really are,
I
especially
carry on a
with that one
conversation
bitch
with
at
Matthew,
work.
and I don't even like that thing.
I was talking about the other chick.
What chick?
The one that works on y'all's line all the time. That thinks you're like her best.
Oh, she thinks I'm like her bestest friend. Or BFFs. Not really.
Yeah.
Little does she know she's on my kill list.
What will you never understand about me?
Oh, fuck. Your willingness to torture anyone. Just anyone in general. You are
Your failure
willing...
to understand how other people feel.
Yeah, that too. Hey, bro, no, this is it's...
Listen, I'm really good at reading people. I cannot I can't feel what you feel though.
I try
That's
to,
aggravating.
but as all of us know, I am not good with that. I try to be, but I don't understand all the time.
I'm vibing.
Yeah.
You're still better at understanding how other people feel rather than other people that I've met, though.
No, I'm
Like, to an extent, you can help, but I've met some people that just don't.
Some people just can't.
I'm really good at psychology. I study on it because I can't feel it.
See, I try to be comforting, but it doesn't always work. More than half the time, it doesn't fucking work. But I try. Oh God. Assuming we're both single, would you date me?
I know you too much.
Yeah.
Also, you're too hairy. I'm gonna need you to shave everything.
Fuck you. I ain't about to do that.
I'm gonna need you to look like you've been through every chemo.
What? You want me to be a naked mole rat?
Hell yeah.
Fuck you.
Slip and slide that bitch.
I ain't doing it. I'm disturbed now.
I don't know. I just feel like I consider you more as family rather than dating, especially since I feel like if we did date, it would ruin us.
Fair. No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Have you ever feared for your life or safety while drinking or on drugs? Take us to the scene.
It was a Monday in 1987-6.
Well, wait, whoa. 1990, what?
7-6.
I'm
1997-6. That's 5 numbers. We haven't reached that.
Bartender, I'm gonna need a Cosmo and 4 shots of Patron and a top of liquor almond.
Other than just being at home high and hearing police officers go by, that's not really taking my life or fearing my life, but I mean that is going to jail. And that's the only time I get really paranoid. But other than that, I've never actually feared my life on any drug.
I feel like this one's gonna get really dark for me and you.
I try to kill myself and multiple other people every time I trip, and then there's also just drinking and driving, especially when I'm mad or upset.
The last time I did coke, I almost took a nosedive off of a 30-story building.
Do you think you're healthier or more fit than most people?
Nah, I still heave when I go up the stairs.
I can run a mile with a cigarette in my mouth.
I feel like I'm healthier.
I
Than
mean,
most people, yeah.
I'm thinner than a lot of people, but that's just because I'm in America.
I feel like for my age and my height, I am pretty okay with my weight. It's there. It's where it needs to be.
Hey, I used to be 250. Almost pushing 300. I'm glad where I am now. I'm at 157. I'm good.
Okay. You and I are dating. What's going to break us up?
If you eat all my Cheetos.
Are you speaking for him?
I think he is speaking for me.
Yeah.
I don't
For
touch
me,
your
it'd be
hot
like-
Cheetos. I don't like them.
For me, it'd be like if you smoke all of my weed without me. That'd be like the breaking
I'd
point.
ask you first. If it was
Fair.
okay if I could grab
Smoke
a
all
little
your
bit.
weed.
No.
I know her, so she would probably ask if she can just.
I would
you know.
get permission from someone before, like, if you were to leave the house, say, go to work or something, I would get permission to be able to smoke a bowl without you. But other than that, I would not smoke all of your weed.
I've had one ex do that, and
So
it
what's gonna
pissed me
break us up?
off.
You eating all my Cheetos, he said.
I don't like your Cheetos.
So we're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My ex walked into my bedroom while I'm half asleep watching fucking Cartoon Network, watching Teen Titans. She fucking walked over to my bong, grabbed all of my weed, smoked all of it, and then proceeded to break my bong.
Oh, hell no.
I broke up with her like an hour later and told her to get the fuck out.
I mean, yeah. Just
That
me?
was it, yeah.
Okay. Have I gotten sexier since you've known me?
I mean, you got more of an ass now.
I haven't known you long enough for you to be able to get sexier.
Bro, It used to
sexiest
be
you're
just
gonna
like
get.
3 fingers I'd be able to cup around
Anything
your
more
ass.
is a
Now I
plus.
can fit the whole hand around your ass. I mean, I'm just saying.
If I cheat on my partner, is it absolutely essential that I tell them why or why not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, if I cheat, we're already done.
Yeah.
Like, there's no recovery for that.
I've only cheated once, and that was because they did it first.
All right, that's all our cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's get into the main event.
Woo!
A golem is a giant handmade monster usually enslaved to a Jewish rabbi or a magician. Although golems are born to serve, a few of them have outgrown their masters and unleashed disasters in their native homes. In Jewish folklore, a golem is an animated being created entirely from inanimate matter. In modern Hebrew, the word golem literally means cocoon, but can also mean fool, silly, or even stupid. The name appears to derive from the word golem, which means raw material.
Or, if you're going by the true Hebrew meaning, ifalchumbi, which is golem. But golems can also be made out of anything. Clay, steel, a pile of shit you found in the backyard, wood, literally anything.
Dead bodies.
Well, yes, but those tend to go astray a lot. I found out that if you make a golem out of corpses, its tendency is to go homicidal.
I mean, yeah, it's fair. It's fighting memories and all this other shit that's in the brain.
Yeah, I feel like that would just create a fucking psych ward patient.
Yeah, no, that does not sound like a good idea. But that is a very common thing in like certain parts of Africa.
I wonder if you take it to Disneyland, will it be happy?
They'd be like any other American. It'd be a Black Friday deal.
I'm gonna go to Orlando, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna kill whoever you tell me to.
A golem is a crude, usually clay figure, usually shaped like a human. Since they are often enlisted to do manual labor or fight in battles, they are built with massive proportions. Their arms, legs, and bodies are thick and full of power, while their heads are small and close to their bodies. Sometimes their heads have no faces, but eyes and mouths are common too. Many golems have gemstones or intricately carved eyes. They might also have spells engraved on their foreheads. They can really be made in any fashion way with any materials that the creator likes. It's just easier to make something humanoid to get around, and clay is an easy to form material that lasts.
It's very malleable. But at the same time, if you make a golem with the inscription on its forehead, it's fairly easier to, dispel them, because all you got to do is kind of, if they're made of clay, you just wipe the inscription away.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're made of steel, you kind of have to like get a grinding disc or something.
It's harder.
It just depends on the material.
Golems themselves don't have many talents. They are super large and super strong, and many of them have grown continuously, getting larger and stronger as they age. Beyond this, they don't have any special abilities of their own. However, because golems are created by magicians, they often have extra magical charms, weapons, or amulets. They can learn spells and be taught to use special tools. The fact that they can live on continuously and keep growing as long as they can get their hands on more materials is scary to think of, because I'm thinking of Sandman from Spider-Man, except taking the planet as its final form instead of controlling an entire beach.
Oh my god, dude, Clayface from DC. You literally just throw that fucker into like a clay field and he will grow exponentially. Or you throw Sandman into the desert, that fucker's unstoppable.
I'm also just thinking of that fucking Green Lantern that's a planet, or the Blue Lantern that's a planet.
No, that's a Green Lantern. That's Mogo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally a planet who's a Green Lantern, and his power battery is its core.
Can I just say that would be the most OP golem?
Yeah, seriously. They literally only call him in dire situations.
It's fair. I mean, getting smacked by a planet kind of hurts.
Yeah. It just baffles me that the constructs that fucker comes up with are exponentially bigger than everybody else because it's a planet.
Yeah. I would not go against a planet.
Fuck no.
Normally, we wouldn't tell how to make a monster, but in this instance, with multiple ways to make them, it causes multiple ways to destroy it. And if a golem gets out, I have faith that our listeners would put him to good use, hunting, working, or protection.
Hopefully.
You're listening to us, so we imagine you're decent human beings, or maybe not even human.
You know, somewhat decent. I'm gonna go with somewhere above drug dealer, but not as low as pimp.
Fair. Over the years, various magical and spiritual texts have described the golem creating process. All sources agree that the first part of the process is to build a giant humanoid creature out of clay. When it comes time to bring the creature to life, the instructions vary. Some sources claim that magicians should dance around the creature, singing letters of the Hebrew alphabet in the secret name of God. When the magicians reach a state of ecstasy from all their signing and dancing, the creature will come to life, literally nutting this thing to life.
What? So they have a massive orgy and just like jizz all over this mannequin, and then it comes to life?
Hell yes.
That's disgusting, because if it touches another person, or if that person has to like wipe away the inscription,
It's just jizz.
it's literally in jizz.
Mm. To destroy this type of golem, magicians must corner the beast, dance around it again, and sing the same incantation backwards. Good luck getting it word for word.
Yeah, especially if it's in Hebrew, or if it's in like oh god, what's the other one? Any of the Native American languages. If you know them, you're good. If you don't, good luck trying to learn it.
Do you also have to reverse nut?
How does that work? Does your penis work like a vacuum? What the fuck? Or do you just suck it up the butthole?
Well, that's just gay sex.
But gay sex. I mean, it's what the fuck? What? Okay, hang on. If you make it out of wood, does that mean you have to get a woody to reverse it?
Yes.
But what if you make it out of dildos?
That'd be an interesting golem.
It'd be floppy.
It would be,
Oh my god, it's the walking penetrator.
yeah. He'd be famous in some industries.
Saints Row. That's for damn sure.
If he's not a porn star, I don't know who would be.
Fuck. What's his name? Alex Adams.
Another says that the creature is said to be controlled by an eye that is placed in the forehead. The controller uses a globe, mirror, or bowl of water to control it. A scroll with runes on it is placed in the creature to bring it to life. After the scroll being removed, the golem will return to its master. As the golem proceeds to its master, with little power left to sustain it, it starts to fall apart. If the master is not close enough to repair it, the creature will perish.
I've also heard of some ways that like they make it the same way with the inscription on the forehead and stuff like that, or with the magically powered gem as their core or whatever. But there's also, even if they have the gem or the inscription, in Hebrew, I believe it's also, they have like a tiny scroll inside of their throat.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to get them to reveal this scroll is to recite some incantation or something like that basically powers them down, and they stick their tongue out, and the scroll is just at the end of their tongue. It's really weird.
Yeah, that same version also could be in the eye. It doesn't have to be in the mouth.
But I've also heard of people getting the fucking third eye as like body modification surgery.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? There's a dude in Oregon who just got like a third eye transplanted into his forehead.
Functioning?
I don't know. But to me, it just looks like that fucker from Yu Yu Hakusho. I can't remember that fucker's name either, but he's like the demon on the team. Not the fox dude, not the retarded ginger.
I think he got getting his third eye open a little bit too literally and wrong.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Because if I poke that bitch and it doesn't blink, that's not okay.
Also, if you fucking fake awakening your third eye, I feel like that means you're never going to have it open.
Yeah, that's bad juju.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want bad juju.
No.
Especially with that stuff, because that... Yeah, I'm gonna make a golem, and then I'm gonna open my third eye, man. Yeah! That dumb fuck's gonna die.
Other sources claim that the golem's forehead should be inscribed with the Hebrew word of for truth. When this word is engraved in its forehead, the golem will come to life. It can be destroyed by removing the first letter from the word truth, which leaves behind the word death in Hebrew.
What you know what's sad about that? There have been 2 or 3 shows that have actually like gotten that kind of correctly. Sadly, Supernatural is one. I do love that show, but there are parts of it that are wrong. But that they actually did get right.
Bro, they get so much right that I'm sure the writer is an actual hunter.
Right.
Everything they get wrong, I'm pretty sure is the director trying to make it more cinematic.
Like dramatic or something, suspenseful, that kind of thing. But there was also a show on Netflix called The Order. There was a golem in that, and it had the Hebrew inscription on his forehead.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking accurate. And he was made out of clay. So I will give them that.
No.
Sometimes Hollywood gets it right.
You get a writer who actually reads.
Does his research.
Yeah. With all the variants, it shows why clay is the most common golem. Stone and wood would be a lot more work to carve and chisel, but last much longer.
Oh, yeah.
But again, way harder to fucking do.
I mean, shit. Could you imagine trying to do that with like iron or steel?
God, that's even more pain.
Yeah, you'd need like a fucking laser etching on that.
You need to be a
shit.
forge master.
Bring
Ice,
me the dwarf.
ice seems like a major headache if you don't live in the cold environment.
What the fuck are you gonna do? Chisel it into a swan?
Yes.
I have this swan golem that follows me around and shits ice eggs.
Other materials honestly just seem like a pain to get enough material to make a golem unless you're making a fucking midget.
What?
I mean, I guess if you are in the right environment, you can make one out of mud.
Who
or
the hell would
sand.
make a midget golem?
I'm just saying, if you only got like enough for like a small pile.
This sounds like a job for Pee Wee Herman. He likes little boys.
He likes jerking in movies.
Oh,
Adult rated movies though.
No, wait, I thought that was the dude from the Subway commercials.
No, he's the one who liked kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember it. No, it was Pee Wee Herman and Barney that did the same thing. They jerked off in a fucking movie theater.
My thing is, how are you gonna get in trouble for a guy jerking off to an X-rated film?
Isn't that what they're meant for?
Yeah.
Like,
He went to
What?
a porn movie theater, jerked off to the porn. How is he in trouble?
bro, he was just enjoying Girls Gone Wild 400.
Dude, it feels like it. I can't recall an encounter with a golem, but I wouldn't be opposed to making one and making it go to work for me. What about you, Ragnar?
I've only encountered one, and it was a little strange because it didn't have the Hebrew inscription. It was one of the ones that had the magic gem. It wasn't made out of clay. It was made out of oak. So it was a fair bit more sturdy. But
What if you Molotov it?
I thought about that. But if I would have done that where I found it, it would have been like the California forest fires all over again.
Small risk.
Yeah. So instead, I lured it to a lakeside and burned it in a fire. Like just a fire by the lake. completely isolated.
Yeah.
It was easier to get rid of. And the magic gem, though, it's weird. With magic gems, there are very many different types, but the one it had was an enchanted jade stone from like 14th, 13th century from the Chinese Empire. So it was there was a lot of bad blood in that gem.
Yeah. Sounds like that would give it a lot more power.
It was very, very difficult to take down. But, you know, if you have enough axes, you'll be able to chop down the tree.
Fair. Well, I have a couple stories on golems before we move on. The oldest stories of golems date to early Judaism. I'm struggling.
No, Judaism, yeah.
In the Talmud, Adam was initially created as a golem when his dust was kneaded into a shapeless husk. Like Adam, all golems are created from mud by those close to divinity, but no anthropogenic golem is fully human. Early on, the main disability of the golem was its inability to speak. Sanhedrin 65b describes Rava creating a man. He sent the man to Rav Zira. Rav Zira spoke to him, but he did not answer. Rav Zira said, "You were created by the sages, return to your dust." And I assume the golem did, because there's nothing left after that I read.
Wow. So he literally quoted, what's his name from fucking Highlander? It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I mean, he follows orders to a T.
Seriously.
Another one is a Polish Kabbalist reported the creation of a golem by Rabbi Eliyahu, who said, "I have heard in a certain inexplicitly way from several respectable persons that one man close to our time, whose name is R. Eliyahu, the master of the name, who made a creature out of matter and form, and it performed hard work for him for a long period, in the name of Emet, was hanging upon his neck until he finally removed it for a certain reason, the name from his neck, and it turned to dust." A similar account was reported by a Christian author, Christoph Arnold, in 1674. The tale circulated amongst many regions before many wrote it off as just a tale of literature.
Why is it always rabbis? I mean,
It's a Jew thing.
Even during World War II, they did that so much.
I think it's just because they're the only ones who actually call it a golem.
True. But I will say there were at least 3 golems during World War II that took out a lot of SS officers and what was the roving kill unit? The Einsatzgruppen. Oh, dude, they were going for them hardcore. So was everybody else. The British, the Americans, the French resistance, everybody wanted them with a head on a pike.
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Jews didn't make more golems during World War II.
Well, you got to remember that a lot of them, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them that were in those European countries that were occupied were taken into concentration camps, starved. Their literatures were taken away from them. Their learning was taken away from them, and they were replaced with, these instilled ideals through punishment and torture of you do what we say or you die.
True. I just feel like there was enough that didn't get captured immediately that could have had time to make a golem to the point where you would have a golem army.
There were actually a lot in where was it? It was a Russian-speaking country that started with Bulgaria. They fucking hated the Nazis, and when the Nazis started moving towards Bulgaria. It was actually a movie about it. I think, yeah, it was called Defiance. It was a group of Bulgarian Jews that moved from their homes when the Nazis started coming into the forests of Bulgaria and started living off of the land. And they did that until the end of the war. They literally survived 5 years in the forest just to not get caught, just to not be put in a concentration camp. And they fought back. And they fought hard. Those guys were more brutal than the French resistance could have ever hoped to be.
I mean, the French are only good during an uprising.
That's true. Which is weird. Your military sucks so much that the people can overpower you so easily twice. No, more than that, like 4 times.
I feel like there's a lot more times that...
Yeah.
I want to say world history went over it like 8 times.
Y'all decapitated the entirety of the imperial court. Y'all excommunicated Napoleon. You fucking...
They just don't like being controlled.
They really don't, man. I'm surprised the president of France right now has not been overthrown.
I'm waiting for it.
Me too, because then I'm going to join in again.
I'm going to say it's because there's a lot more people watching now.
And surprisingly, for the first time in a long time, I think France's economy is like really good. Compared to majority of the world, it's pretty fucking stable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like you look at France and you look at other French-speaking countries like, well, okay, not countries, but parts of countries like in Canada with Montreal and Quebec. They aren't doing as good as France because in Quebec, you know, you buy like a pack of smokes, it's like $20 Canadian over there, but in France it's like $6.
My wallet.
Right? I feel for that bank, but at the same time, fuck them.
All right. The most famous Golem narrative involves Judah Loau ben Bazazel.
Judah Leon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The late 16th century rabbi of Prague, also known as the Maharal, who reportedly created a golem out of clay from the banks of the Vitava River and brought it to life through rituals and Hebrew incantations to defend the Prague ghetto from anti-Semitic attacks and pogroms. Depending on the version of the legend, the Jews in Prague were to be either expelled or killed under the rule of Rudolph II, the Holy Roman Emperor. The golem was called Joseph and was known as Yosele. It was said that he would make himself invisible and summon spirits from the dead. Rabbi Lau deactivated the golem on Friday evenings by removing the sham before the Sabbath began to let it rest on Sabbath.
I find it hilarious that Judah Leon made a golem in the Czech Republic of all places. Like this is a place that you in world history, this is not a place that you center as a point of crisis.
Mm.
But this man in Prague, the beating heart of the Czech Republic, decided to just say, you know what? Fuck it. Ronnie, give me that pile of clay, bruh. I'm gonna make something real quick.
One Friday evening, Rabbi Lau forgot to remove the shem and feared that the golem would desecrate the Sabbath. A different story tells of a golem that fell in love and when rejected became the violent monster seen in most accounts. Some versions have the golem eventually going on a murderous rampage. The rabbi then managed to pull the shem from his mouth and immobilize him in front of the synagogue.
Yeah, see? The shem. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The little scroll.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this story sounds like fucking Frankenstein.
Yeah, it really does.
It sounds like Frankenstein and Frankenstein's bride.
I would believe this is the origin of Frankenstein's story.
Mary Shelley, if you can hear me from the grave, we know you was copying.
So went in front of the synagogue, whereupon the golem fell into pieces. The golem's body was stored in the attic geniza of the old new synagogue, where it would be restored to life if needed. Rabbi Lau then forbade anyone except his successors from going into the attic. Rabbi Yechezkel Landau, a successor of Rabbi Lau, reportedly wanted to go up to the steps to the attic when he was chief rabbi of Prague to verify the tradition. Rabbi Landau fasted and immersed himself in a mikveh, wrapped himself in phylacteries and a prayer shawl, and started ascending the steps. At the top of the steps, he hesitated and then came immediately back down, trembling and frightened. He then reenacted Rabbi Lau's original warning. According to legend, the body of Rabbi Lau's golem still lies in the synagogue's attic. When the attic was renovated in 1883, no evidence of the golem was found. Some versions of the tale state that the golem was stolen from Geniza and entombed in a graveyard in Prague's Zizkov district, where the Zizkov television tower now stands. A recent legend tells of a Nazi agent ascending into the synagogue attic, but he died instead under superstitious circumstances. The attic is not open to the general public. My question is, how strong are the warding spells to keep so many at bay and possibly kill that one guy? I assume hunters destroyed the body long ago, but if it's out there, it must be hell of a prize.
I'd say that since it was the Czech Republic, I'd say it was more than likely a Waffen-SS officer who went up there. And you and I both know that the Waffen-SS were heavily involved with the Thule Society, which was the Nazis' occult center. So it's either they found the golem, they twisted it to their own means, or they found it and destroyed it, or, as you say, a hunter came along and found it and destroyed it that way. But there are several theories I've heard about this story that the rabbis relocated the golem to crypts and left him there until the Jewish people needed another savior. But that's also kind of strange because during that time it was Nazi occupation throughout most of Europe, so I'd think you'd just like, hey, get off your dead ass and do something.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like a golem I'd like on my team. I mean, if he
can bench like 350, I'm good.
I mean, they make it sound like he's a fucking hero, even though he's really a tool.
Yeah. It baffles me though, because a lot of these golems are given names, and they have legends to their how would you word it? Legacy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the tales of what they've done throughout their shortened life. But at the same time, there have also been like others, as you said, of the homicidal side.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's what turns a golem from either bad to good, I'm going to say, is what material and what object you choose to make them with. Whether it's the inscription, the gem, the scroll. There are several different ways. But
yeah.
I'm going to go based on that.
Yeah, material you put into it, whatever magic you infuse into it, can totally fuck with it.
Well, I mean, say you put in dark crystal, for example. That would definitely not turn out to be a good guy.
I mean, anything that can make it influence its mind, because really it has no mind. So the second you stop giving orders, it's going to do whatever that crystal says or whatever.
And you also have to think that magic gems don't have to always be gems. They could always be like objects like a dragon's tooth or a demon's claw,
straight up blood.
Yeah. Or a phoenix's feather.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you put into it and also the person who creates it.
Yeah. God, I'm just imagining making a golem out of a phoenix feather, and every time I kill it, it comes back to life.
Yeah, good luck getting rid of that fucker.
Fuck that. Do you have anything else you want to add about golems before we move on, Ragnar?
I'd say be very wary of what you do. If you're looking for a protector, I'd stick with clay and the inscription. If you are looking for anything other than that, you can go fuck yourself because we don't divulge that information.
Yeah.
If you want to make it to be a killer, just know one day you'll probably see our faces.
Your best bet is making it a farmer for you.
No, that I understand that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you are a farming person nowadays, that's not really, I don't know,
House caretaker.
right.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
It just,
They are often used for that, too.
yeah. But it's very strange this day and age, but it does happen. Positions are needed, and I understand that. Just don't let them go off on their own, because they may be alive in a sense, but they are not alive with a soul.
And give very descriptive orders because, remember, they have no brain.
Right. You have to be very specific about what you want them to do.
Because they will be literal.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have to interpret it, you don't know what way they'll go.
Exactly. Because it can go either way, and if it goes the wrong way,
They're not going to think they did anything wrong.
and they're stuck at that point.
And because they have no emotions, they're not going to feel bad or understand why you're mad.
The only way that they would understand completely is if you fuse them with a human soul, and that is taboo to the highest fucking degree.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Like, even the soul in the body would fucking go mad.
I know I would.
Alright, now let's move on to familiars. In European folklore of the medieval and early modern periods, familiars were believed to be supernatural entities that would assist witches and cunning folk in their practice of magic. According to records of the time, those alleging to have had contact with familiar spirits reported that they could manifest as numerous forms, usually as an animal, but sometimes as a human or a humanoid figure, and were described as clearly defined three-dimensional forms, vivid with color and animated with movement and sound, as opposed to descriptions of ghosts with their smoky, undefined forms. When they served witches, they were often thought to be malevolent, but when working for cunning folk, they were often considered benevolent. The former was often categorized as demons, while the latter were often common thought of and described as fairies. Assuming a witch or cunning is good or bad just because of what they are, though, is very outdated and either could swing any way. Remember to do some research before picking up a pitchfork. The main purpose of familiars was to serve the witch or young witch, or young
Wizard.
Yeah.
Witch, wizard, sorceress, that kind of thing. But at the same time, for the love of God, don't just leave up a fucking homing beacon.
I mean, but yeah, their main objective is protecting for them as they came into their new powers, because when they start out, they are a big target for evil beings looking to consume young, strong energy.
Yeah. I mean, okay. To be fair, I've never had a familiar, but it's different in a sense to other people. Especially you. You have two.
Yeah.
I have none. You're... God. I don't even know how to classify you other than mutt.
Yeah.
Demigod. Never had a single fucking one. I guess you could classify my familiars as my brothers.
I mean, I don't know. Don't you have those spirit wolves that guard you?
true, yeah. But technically, they're half-brothers. Yeah. It's just kind of like a family thing.
Gotcha.
It's really weird because there are some points where it feels like it's protection, and then there are other points where it feels like they're just fucking with me.
Fair. Since the 20th century, some magical practitioners, including adherents of the neo-pagan religion of Wicca, use the concept of familiars due to their association with older forms of magic. These contemporary practitioners use pets or wildlife, or believe that invisible versions of familiars act as magical aids. Pets and wildlife can be familiar or protectors, but invisible familiars do sound a bit outlandish.
Okay.
If they said spirit, then...
Yeah.
But they said invisible. That's just weird.
What? They just, like, cloak. Like, I'm gonna go invisible now.
Everybody just has a chameleon for a familiar.
Honestly, that'd probably be one of the best familiars.
Maybe.
Great at camouflage, great at hiding itself, man.
Yeah.
But there could be problems with that as well.
Yeah. I mean, they all have their ups and downs.
Yeah. It honestly depends on the witch, wizard, sorceress, demigod,
It
hero.
depends on the person
Yeah.
and their familiar. It takes both.
It's really strange because you could be like the lowest of the low when it comes to magic, but you could have the strongest protector possible.
Mm-hmm. While protectors live in an astral plane, familiars are mostly known for being in our own as physical beings, or at least tangible spirits. The definition of a familiar varies. In one variation, it can be an alter ego, doppelganger, personal demon, personal tote, spirit companion, and is the double of the individual. It does not look like the individual and has its own life, but is closely linked to the individual and often appears as an animal companion. Others states that a familiar comes as a spirit of an animal or other. Common familiar companions are cats, dogs, rats, ferrets, birds, frogs, toads, and hares. There's fucking one for every animal, but those are most common.
Good fucking God.
Some rare ones are bugs, horses, pigs, or sheep, mostly because they get fucking slaughtered.
Pigs? Who the fuck wants a pig as a familiar?
Literally, big familiars are rare.
Oh yeah, just follow behind me and make sure you don't shite everywhere.
Familiar spirits tend to be given down-to-earth names and affectionate nicknames. Actually, the rarest of familiars are plants.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you Bob.
And the fact that a plant can be a familiar is fucking wild.
I mean, okay, I understand that if it's like a Venus flytrap or any other like carnivorous plant, but yes, this is my familiar. He's a dandelion. His name is Danny.
My thing is, how is it gonna do anything?
It's gonna sit there and go.
I think the only thing it does, I think, is pretty much help with earth magic.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I get that.
But they don't live long, unless you got a tree.
Or a elixir of life. Or magic fertilizer.
I'm gonna turn my plant familiar into a wand so I can take it around with me.
I just shut out this magic fertilizer. Don't you see how it glistens with gold? What the fuck?
In the British accounts from the early modern period, at least, there were 3 main types of encounters related to how a witch or cunning person first met their familiar. The first of these was that the spirit spontaneously appeared in front of the individual while they were going about their daily activities, either in their home or outdoors somewhere. The second manner in which the familiar spirit commonly appeared to magical practitioners in Britain was that they would be given to a person by a pre-existing individual who was sometimes a family member and at other times a more powerful spirit. In a number of accounts, the cunning person or witch was experiencing difficulty prior to the appearance of the familiar, who offered to aid them, often guiding them or teaching them directly on what they needed.
The only thing I could think of when you said that was if a witch or wizard just became really, really fucking constipated and was like, wait, what's that? Holy shit.
I mean, one example I read was that somebody received their familiar from a dying, like, I want to say fairy.
What? Okay. Yes. A fairy is dying. I'm gonna make a deal with it. 'Cause fairies don't lie ever. They always tell the truth.
Well, I don't think it was a deal. It was literally just like, hey, I'm dying. Take this.
I'm dying. Take my finger. And also, tell my wife she's a whore.
I'm on it. In some cases, the magical practitioner then made an agreement or entered a pact with their familiar spirit. The length of time that the witch or cunning person worked with their familiar spirit varied between a few weeks through to several decades. In most cases, the magical practitioner would conjure their familiar spirit when they needed their assistance, although there are many ways that they can go about summoning their familiar. Familiars are able to help directly manipulate natural energies contained in stones, herbs, astrological aspects, and in the 4 elements. The familiar, whether astral or physical, can help to enhance the witch's power. They are healers and guardians who can warn the witch of any danger, or in the extreme defend the witch. Witches understand their spirituality to a greater degree by connecting with their familiar. The familiar brings strength, love, kindness, and understanding and beauty into the witch's life, and is an utterly loyal companion.
What if they get frostbite?
Fuck you.
What? What you mean, fuck you?
I'm saying, my dog getting frostbite? Hell no. They're going inside.
Gonna go inside next to the fire, warm me buns up.
Familiars are given psychic protection by their witches. They are sensitive to psychic vibrations and power, and they also visibly react to the presence of any or evil or negative energy. Sorcerers set tasks for the familiars and send them to do their bidding.
Right, so if I have the most massive crap I have to drop in my life, my familiar's going to be in the bathroom with me just staring at me while I drop a deuce.
Yeah. Protection.
I'm not comfortable with that, mate.
Not a question.
I don't care if that was a question or not. I don't want some little fucker staring at me while I'm trying to take a shit.
They did not ask if you wanted to them.
I don't care. They're supposed to listen to me.
Fuck you.
What?
They're their own being.
Only because I made them.
Not necessarily made them. Sometimes you just made a pact.
True. It's strange how some people have, like, one person will have a bat, another person will have a ferret, another person will have, like, a dog, another person have a cat. It's really strange, the animals or the things they pick to be their familiars. There's even sometimes where it is people.
Yeah. My thing is the ones who don't get to pick. The ones who, like, have to just reach blindly.
Ooh. Stare the void into the darkness.
Begging for help.
Reach a hand out and see what the void compasses to thee.
A toad? I don't need a fucking toad.
It'd be worse if they fucking gave you, like, Edgar Allan Poe, because then you get nothing but depressing poetry for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's my real life.
Yes, because I want to hear the Raven over and over and over again on repeat.
I'm gonna teach him how to beatbox.
You're gonna So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to like New York or something, stand out on the street, and you're gonna have like an animal or a plant or a person just standing in the background going.
And I'm just gonna sit there staring at him like, yes, he's doing that.
Oh God.
I'm gonna see how many people I can get to start rapping.
Anybody from Wildin' Out?
Yeah. All right. So when a witch chooses a familiar, they have an intuitive rapport, and the animal helps the witch to be more in tune with nature. The psychic senses of animals is stronger than that of humans, thus enhancing the witch's abilities. The familiar benefits being connected to the witch by gaining an enlightened view of reality, enhancing its energies and abilities. The familiar is a mediator between the ordinary world and the magical world, and together with the witch they form a power allowing them to perform magic in the material realm and the other world.
Does that mean I can talk to my dead dog through it?
Dude, your dead dog could be your familiar.
Oh, fuck. That dude's gonna hate me.
Witches and familiars are mutually and naturally drawn to each other, each emitting an energy that draws to the other. A witch communicates with their familiar as friends communicate with each other, and the witch sees the familiar as an equal. Many witches have a psychic pet and form a strong psychic bond with him. They both gain a great deal from their relationship. While dreaming, the witch and the familiar communicate and pass on information to each other. Over time, the witch learns the capabilities of their familiar, and familiar takes on the role of guardian when the witch astral projects, is in deep meditation, or during dream work. The familiar has a heightened sense of intuition and uses the ability to heighten the sense of the witch. Due to their attunement with the other realm, they have an acute sense of hearing. The familiar aids the witch by acting as a warning bell in its role as a guardian.
That'd be so useful. Like, me going astral to visit everybody back home, I'd be like, alright, I'm gonna need you to sit here. And if I pass out, I'm gonna need you to feed me water like I'm a brain dead kid.
Sticks an IV.
Oh, dude. No, see,
Puts on the piss bag.
I went to a party in, where was it, Huntsville?
Mm-hmm.
And one of the people there got so drunk that my buddy, his house is where we were partying, but his wife, who is a combat medic for the army, had to put an IV in this fucker's arm because he was so fucked up.
Oh, fuck that.
That's bad.
That's fucked.
He was drinking nothing but Jaeger that night.
Ooh.
Just cough syrup, cough syrup, cough syrup.
Fuck that. Alright, if the witch's familiar thinks the witch is using an inappropriate magical procedure, they will telepathically let the witch know and will become quite restless if the witch doesn't immediately respond to them. Once the witch responds to their familiar, they work together on making an adjustment to the witchcraft. The witch can also learn from the familiar, and by studying their creature, they are able to learn and adopt some traits which will be beneficial to them. When a witch's familiar dies, it is particularly painful for the witch and is like losing a piece of their own soul. The familiar has become part of them, and so one parting without the other is like losing your other half.
I can just picture these motherfuckers standing over a grave going, "Baby, come back. You can lay it all on me."
I mean, it's one thing to lose a limb, but losing your, like, a piece of your soul is way more painful.
Yeah, that's true. Because that piece, it will never come back.
Mm-hmm. Many witches consider the familiar on the astral plane is easier to work with than the physical familiar. It is because they have no restrictions physically, and they work with pure spiritual energy. All magic is first formed in the astral plane before it is manifested in the physical realm. The astral familiars have a more direct influence in this specific direction of the magical energies. Witches sense the presence of their astral familiars, and it is not unusual for a witch to conjure with the assistance of many other familiar. Spirit animals possess the knowledge and traits of their species, and when you are in touch with your spirit animal, you can ask the animal for assistance. Each familiar has different strengths and weaknesses depending on what form they take. Every animal has different specialties. They can even come as plants. Hell, there are even human familiars out there, and that is just in the physical realm. the astral plane could be a whole new mess.
Ooh. Oh, God. I don't even want to think about that because that move.
I wonder if there's a limit to how many you can have.
As far as I know, there's not a limit.
I mean,
it's just like if you can make a pact with them or you work well together, it depends on circumstances, I guess.
Yeah. My personal experience with familiars are my own. Both were physically beings that bonded so strongly with me that they made a deal to become my familiar to stay with me through each life onward for an undetermined amount of time. My cat has been with me for many lifetimes as far as I can tell. I can't even figure out how long, and nobody seems to remember how I even met him. But in his original form, he was a giant solid black lion. Since that life, I believe he has always taken the form of a black cat, and his energy grows and intertwines with my own. But with my walls blocking my magic, he seems to have grown weaker as well and is able to do less in this form than in previous lives.
Yeah, but he's still chill.
Oh, he's fucking great.
Love that cat so much.
My other is my dog that only a lifetime ago made a contract to bind themselves to me. She was originally a human in Europe. I can't remember a lot of details, but from what I have gathered, she may have been my partner in life. She has strong aura, but her hunting abilities and courage needs a bit of work. She gets stronger with each new life or new form, but it is painful as hell each time she does. Passing and waiting for her to come back every few years, I'm just waiting for her to be able to take her human form again.
That'd be badass.
Right.
Fuck, that'd be so useful.
It'd be so fucking easy.
God, that makes so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even with the cat too. God damn, man.
I mean, yeah, I have my service lion.
I'm trying to bring him on the plane with me. He just wants to sit in the seat next to me. Sir,
He's
that's
kind
a
of
lion.
He's actually kind of my seat.
Sir, that's a lion.
Yeah, he's got a vest.
Sir, it's a lion.
He's trained.
Sir. Yeah, imagine going through airport fucking security with that.
It's like, he's not a weapon. He's a living weapon, sir. I'm a living weapon, sir. Fuck you. All right. Is there anything else you want to add?
If you do get a familiar, or you make a contract with one, just be very wary, because not all of them act on your best interest. Sometimes they act on their own. And I'd be very mindful of that happening, because you don't want that to just come out of the blue one day, because that will completely fuck you over.
Oh my god, imagine accidentally becoming a familiar.
How does one accidentally do that?
Fucks up the deal.
Reverse.
Does not read contract before signing.
No. You sign the contract, and then the actual familiar goes Uno reverse.
No, he signs in your spot.
Ah, that'd be fucked.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
All right. That's all we have for this week. So follow us on Instagram at a.hunters.guide or hg.ragnar. Send us some questions, suggestions, tips, and stories of your own to our email at ahuntersguide@yahoo.com. Send us some donations at our Patreon or PayPal at ahuntersguide. Proceeds go to equipment and more merch for you. We have shirts and more posted to our pages, but send us requests for what else you people want. Check out our website at pod.co/a-hunters-guide. Join us next week when we cover our next horror. Hunters, signing out.